Hi coaches, I am so excited to share with you one of the most common questions that I get, and that is, how do I get people to purchase from me without sounding salesy? And so today I'm going to share with you my strategies, and I hope to give you some tangible takeaways, but mostly I think what I'm going to share is a mindset shift. I want to take you from thinking I have to sell to at least 3 people a month to hit my goals to it is my responsibility to share these gifts with as many people as I possibly can, because the art of sales is in not selling a thing. Selling is about inspiring yourself or someone else to take action. And the key is believing in your product. The more you believe, the higher your conversion rate's gonna be. So let me give you an example I think can all relate to: the iPhone. My very first cell phone was a flip phone. And when the iPhone came out, people were talking about it and I just didn't think I needed it. I didn't understand the value of it. I thought my phone worked just fine, right? I could call, I could text, what more did I want? But people kept talking about it. And at first it was just celebrities, it seemed like, but then it was people that I knew, people I trusted who said that I needed it. And so when it was time for me to upgrade, I got the iPhone, and they were right. I did need it. It made my life so much more convenient. I had the entire internet at my fingertips. I could access Facebook, check my email. I could do anything right from the palm of my hand wherever I had Wi-Fi or a signal. And of course, yeah, there's other phones out there that can do some of these same things that probably make your life easier. But for me, Apple makes my life seamless. My phone is connected to my computer, is connected to my watch, is connected to my iPad. I can text from my computer, FaceTime people. I do voice texting with them, and so many more things. I believe Apple is a superior product. I believe in the value of the iPhone. And so if someone's in the market for a new phone, it's easy for me to share with them my love for Apple. I don't need to sell them on the iPhone. I just have to share how it works for me and my passion for it, right? I don't worry about them thinking that I'm selling to them or, wondering what they'll think about me. I just share my passion and my beliefs for something that has improved my life that I think could improve theirs. Now, maybe you're not an Apple user, and if you heard what I just said, I think you should be, but I'm gonna give you another example that maybe you can relate to. So I'm driving down the road and I see someone pulled over. It looks like they're broken down. So I stop to help them and they tell me that they're out of gasoline. Their car ran out of gas, right? Well, it turns out that I have an extra container of gasoline in my car. I have the solution to fix their problem. And so since I know that I have the solution and I see someone that needs my solution, I don't have any issues offering it. I don't need to know the right technique to share this gasoline. I don't need to know how to close them. I definitely don't worry about convincing them that they need what I have. I just need to know what I've got and tell them about it. I'm not in the business of convincing. I'm in the business of sharing what I believe in. So I'm not going to concern myself with their thoughts of maybe thinking I'm crazy, or is she just trying to get commission off of me? I don't care about that. I know that I have what they need. I know that I have their solution. And so it wouldn't matter to me if they saw the value in what I have, because I do. And maybe they won't take me up on the offer, and that's okay. Again, I'm not here to convince them. I'm just gonna get back in my car with my gasoline and drive away and find the next person that might need my solution. And maybe I'll keep driving and I'll circle back by that person and they'll still be broken down, pulled over, and maybe now they believe that this could work for them. But the point is, I don't care if they don't see the value in what I'm offering, because I do. And I'm going to keep presenting it to more and more people, whoever needs my solution, and keep showing up for that person who doesn't believe me, who maybe sees me help that next person and finally believes it could work for them too. Now, when sales is involved, you're gonna get objections. It's not a matter of if, it's when. Because when you have a conversation involving sales, one person is going to win. Either you will sell them on a yes, or they will sell you on a no. And the person that wins is the one with the bigger belief. And so when you're sharing with the belief of the thing that has changed your life, the thing that was your solution, I want you to remember to keep the focus on them. Remember who you're serving. Because if you're thinking that you need to help 3 people purchase from you every month to hit Success Club, then your focus is on selling 3 challenge packs a month. That is focusing on what other people can do for you. But if instead you were to focus on sharing what our products have done for you and also sharing that it can help other people, then you're focused on serving them. So it's not I need to sell 3 challenge packs this month. It's I need to share this with everyone and find the people who need my product. So when you get a no, and you will, you can say, I guess that wasn't my person. I wonder who it'll be. Next person. So now that you've nailed down your passion and belief, we can move into my 5-step sales evolution. The first step you're probably super familiar with. It is to build relationships. You are not a salesperson. You are a conversation expert. You'll go out and find prospects and be genuinely interested in getting to know them. And then once you've got that relationship built, you can move into understanding their problem. What do they need? Where do they want to go? What is blocking their path to get there? And this is important because if you don't know their problem, then you cannot present a solution. Like, if they were to tell you, hey, I have no issue getting my workout in. I already spend, an hour and a half a day going to the gym and I'm driving to and from. The issue isn't my workout. Where I struggle is nutrition. Then you wouldn't want to come back at them and present your solution of, well, we work out at home and it's 30 minutes a day and it's super convenient, makes it really easy. They're like, okay, but that wasn't my problem. You want to focus on their problem. And then once you know their problem, you can move into deciding whether or not you can help. And you have to honestly evaluate whether or not what we have is what they need. Now, we generally do have a solution for almost every problem out there, I feel like. But if we don't, like if they want a get rich quick or to lose 50 pounds in a week, then you cannot sell them what we have. Because if you get them to purchase something that they don't want or need, then you have an exchange value, and that isn't a sustainable business that will last. So if you're just focused on the Success Club points, you can get caught up in selling something that they don't need or want. But if we can help, and generally we can, then you can move on to step 4, which is presenting our solution. But you have to present it in a way that generates emotion. People only purchase things based on how they feel. Every single one of us has bought something before that we couldn't afford simply because we had decided that we needed it. This is kind of silly, but I remember in high school, I had no money, right? High schoolers don't. But I saved up all my pennies to buy some designer jeans. I didn't need those specific jeans, but I felt like I did. People don't buy based on need, they buy what they want. So now when you've presented your solution based on evoking some emotion from them, you can move on to step 5, which is where we exchange the value. They've decided to invest in you and invest their money into this. But now it's time that you have to invest back into them. Get to work on helping them build their belief that they made the right choice. You already know the vital behaviors. You have to be proof that the products work. You work out and you drink your shake, right? I've talked about that. That's the building belief in our product. You have to share, connect, invite, build those relationships, and offer our gift to people, offer this solution. You've got to get to work on helping them see results. That's the part where we exchange value, right? But you also need to work on your mind. And for me, this is the most important, doing your personal development, because the hardest sale that you will ever make is to yourself. You have to work hard on selling yourself to yourself. I know when I first started in this business and I was a team of 1, I didn't know I was gonna be a 2-time top coach. I didn't know exactly what my future held with Beachbody. I knew I was gonna be successful. I believed I was, because I was just gonna keep showing up until I was successful. And when things got hard and I thought about quitting, which will probably happen to almost all of you, it was never really an option for me. I knew that I could be successful in this if I just kept showing up, stayed consistent, built that belief, and did the work. And once I started believing that I was the gift, that if someone joined me, that I was the prize that they were purchasing with their pack, my business totally changed. Now, our super trainers are amazing, obviously, right? We love them, and they run these incredible test groups when programs launch. And those are an awesome perk, but that's not the prize. Because people, when they purchase, they can get that from any coach. They can join that group purchasing from any coach, but they can only get you one place. And when they join that super trainers group, they're one of what, 40,000 people? But when they sign up with you, they get your intimate group, your coaching, your community, and that is a gift that you get to give to people. You are the prize. Don't sell yourself short. Sometimes people are like, well, why wouldn't I go with a top coach? Why wouldn't I go with someone in the top 10 or whatever? Because they're not following top 10 people. They're following you. They like your story. You have to believe that they should join you. When you are a team of one, you have to act like you could be top coach one day, or an elite coach one day, or top 10, or whatever your goal is. Believe that you are the prize. If you're struggling in this business, you are struggling on your belief in one of two areas. Either you don't believe in our products, which I'm guessing isn't the case for most of you, because since you're a coach, you probably love our products. So the other area is that you're struggling on your belief in you. And the good news here is that you are in control of choosing how you think about these things. I talked about how it's our responsibility to share. It is our responsibility to step up and allow this to change our lives and then pay this blessing forward. Emily Favre is one of the first coaches that ever enrolled with me. And I had to invite her like 4 times, and she ghosted me every one of them. We'd talk and she'd seem super interested, right? We'd go back and forth. And then once it came time to sign up, she was gone. She went silent. And this went on for months. I would just kept following up, interested, and then gone. Until one day she decided she was ready. And today, she is a 2-time top 10 coach, superstar diamond that has changed thousands of lives and is living a life she didn't even dream was possible for her back then. Not only is she the top leader on my team and one of the top leaders in the company, she is one of my very best friends. And I think about, like, what if I would have stopped inviting her? What if I'd given up because she ghosted me? Or because I thought maybe she thought I was selling to her? What if I'd stopped showing up because I got so many no's? Or haters came out and doubted my ability in this business? Or because I was worried that I'd sound salesy or be judged? What if I'd given up? I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be talking to you, and I wouldn't have had the impact that I've made on the thousands of lives that I have. What if my coach had never invited me? What if your coach had never invited you? Who are you going to invite? Whose life are you going to change because you are offering this gift? I am currently 79 months in Success Club. My record for Success Club points in a month is 604. My average is probably about 250. And I'm sure that sounds like I'm selling a lot, but my truth in my heart is that I don't feel like I'm selling anything. Yeah, of course. I mean, people are purchasing from me, but I have never sold a challenge pack. What I have done is fallen so in love with our products and opportunities and allowed them to change my life that I now see it as my responsibility to pay this gift forward. It is our job, our duty to pour into this. Let it transform us and then show others it is possible for them. You have to live in the success of what you're selling. So what if someone thinks you're selling to them? So what if you hear a lot of no's? So what if you don't do it perfectly? If your heart is in the right place and your belief is deep, let whoever think whatever. Just get to work on building your belief, because then you can get to work on changing the world, or at least your little corner of it, one life at a time.